Good morning. What is up, my friends? Good morning. It is an absolutely beautiful, and I mean beautiful, Tuesday morning here in Arkansas. I just wanted to log in and let you know that I love you and I care about you and I'm thinking about you and that you are indeed worthy. You are worthy of your own love. You are worthy of the love of others. You are indeed worthy of your own support, not your own ire. Don't punish yourself for something that may or may not have happened because of you and your perception. Just do good for others. Help other people out. You see somebody hungry, feed them. If you see somebody cold, carry a blanket or carry a damn old jacket. Don't throw it away or give it to Goodwill. Put it in the back of your car. If you see somebody on the side of the road all the time who looks like they might need a new pair of shoes, take your old shoes, put a pair of socks in each one, and give them to somebody. Just about everywhere you go, there's somebody homeless or somebody helpless. Lift other people up. Don't tear yourself down. Think positive. Be positive and proactive in your life, in the life of others. Just think about this. The better I do, the better those around me do. And it's not the opposite. The worse you do, the worse others around you do. Because others have their own destiny. But if you're doing better, if you're feeling better, if you're happier and healthier, the people around you are most likely going to be too. If not, they'll just be around you less, generally. Oh, man. I was thinking this morning of how people are blaming the federal government on the problems of their local government. For instance, Flint. That was a failing of local government. And that didn't even happen during this presidency, yet he's being blamed for it. Because he couldn't snap his fingers and have the local government fix the problem. Puerto Rico. All that aid we gave, we sent a hospital. It was there immediately, a floating hospital. There were pallets full of food rotting. There were pallets full of drinking water in dumpsters. Do you remember this? This happened. And it's gotten to the point where Puerto Rico had people in the streets filling the streets because they were protesting their local government, which is the problem. Baltimore. Now, Elijah Cummings, God bless him, God rest his soul. He didn't do anything for his town. He did stuff for the rich part of the town. But what about the part of town that needed him, that elected him? Not that fundraised for him and donated to him. This is the way it happens everywhere else. Good morning, Kenny. Yeah, Kenny got him a Prius. Yeah. Go to these liberal cities, New York, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Philadelphia. Go to these liberal cities where they've had generations and generations of liberal management, liberal government. And see, compare them to other cities where there's no liberal government. Compare the way people think compared to where they live, because that's exactly what's happening. Your local media really defines what you think if that's who you listen to. And local media is just as biased. I have seen, oh my goodness, just the offhand comments they make to each other in between stories. And liberal media is just ate the fuck up. Old Greg. Morning. And there's the boy, little Jim. And I see the other crew member right up there at the light. So let's cut it off a little bit short. Yes, your media and your local government really control what's going on locally. And that has everything to do with how people think. And it's conditioning. And that's all it is. I have a dear friend who is an excellent cook and TV star who, we disagree on everything but love each other. Or I love her anyway. I think she's a badass. But she thinks Ivanka Trump is a horrible person. It's just strange to me. Since day one, Ivanka Trump has been working hard for women and children and the STEM field and prison reform, and I mean just all these good things that the president has done. Really, his daughter is behind it. Just saying. All it takes is actually looking. Donald Trump, yeah, he's an asshole. That's why I hired him. He's draining the swamp. And he's ripped the fucking bandage off of the fucking open wound, the ulcer that is Washington, D.C. Well, actually, politicians of the world. People are starting to see. I'm just saying. Drain the swamp. That's what I hired him for. Look at all these shady-ass Republicans who are retiring. They're the swamp. Look at all these shady-ass Democrats that are retiring and being retired, who are just coming out in the open and lying about our president because they know they've set a narrative locally that a lot of the fucking country will believe this shit. Because they were conditioned to believe anything bad they hear about the president. He made a comment yesterday about the emoluments clause. He was saying that the accusation was fake, not the actual emoluments clause. In any case, you have to receive something of monetary value from someone from a different place, a different government. You have to profit from it. It was no violation of the emoluments clause. In any case, he's a marketing genius because he got everybody talking about how excellent Doral is. In fact, he gets a 5-minute commercial every time someone asks him a question about it. Oh yeah, everybody would have had their own bungalow. We just remodeled the whole place. It's beautiful. You ought to, come on. He's a genius. He's an asshole, evil genius sometimes. But evil in a good way. Because he is the guy I hired to do exactly what he's doing. I'm Addie. I love you. Think positive. You're a bad motherfucker. Have a good one.
Little doggy.